I'm Dr. Tejaswini, working as Assistant Professor of Biotechnology in Mahani Science College for Women. Let's look into the carbohydrate metabolism, in which you're supposed to first know what exactly is metabolism. Metabolism is a series of interconnected chemical reactions which occur within a cell, and the chemical compounds involved in it are termed as metabolites. In simple terms, the components which are involved in this particular specific reactions are called as metabolites, and the process is called as metabolism. This process actually involves the enzymatic reactions which are organized into discrete pathway which produce and proceed in a stepwise manner, transforming the substrate into end products through many specific chemical intermediates. The metabolic pathways can be of following types: linear, example glycolysis, that is, it goes in a series of straight order, that is called as glycolysis. Cyclic, that is, the components which are involved move in a cyclic process wherein the initial component again enters the same cycle, and this goes on spirally. In case of biosynthesis of fatty acids, it goes in a zigzag manner. The metabolic pathways serve two functions: to generate the energy to drive the vital functions of the cell organelles, and for the synthesis of biological molecules. That is to say, the metabolic pathways which are involved in metabolism have two functions. That is, they generate the energy which is actually utilized by the cell to form or perform the vital functions. Apart from this, the biological components or the biomolecules which are involved in the metabolism or the daily activities of the cell is actually synthesized by the metabolic pathways. The metabolic pathways can be of two types: catabolic pathways and anabolic pathways. Catabolic pathways is also called as destructive pathway, wherein the molecules are broken down into smaller fragments. That is, they are involved in oxidative breakdown of larger complexes into smaller complexes, and this catabolic pathway is usually exergonic in nature. That is, it produces heat and energy. The anabolic pathway is constructive pathway. That is, many biomolecules are actually synthesized by this particular anabolic pathways. This pathway is mainly involved in synthesis of compounds, and these are energy consuming or heat consuming. That is why they are also called as endergonic in nature. The characteristics of metabolisms are as follows. The metabolic pathways are usually irreversible, and every metabolic pathway has a committed first step. All metabolic pathways are regulated. Metabolic pathways in eukaryotic cells occur in specific cellular locations. The metabolism and metabolic pathways have got certain terminologies, which is as follows. The cell metabolism. This is the process by which living cell process nutrient, molecule, and living state. The metabolic pathway, which is also defined as a complete set of chemical reactions that occur in living cells, allowing cells to grow and reproduce, maintain their structures and respond to their environment. Living cells require energy for biosynthesis, transport of nutrients, motility, and maintenance. This is actually produced by the metabolic pathways and by the process of metabolism. The energy for this particular process is obtained from the catabolism of the carbon compounds, that is the carbohydrates, and these carbohydrates are synthesized from carbon dioxide and H2O, that is water, in the presence of light by the process called as photosynthesis. The major metabolic pathways which are involved in any living system is cellular respiration. For this purpose, the pathways involved are glycolysis, anaerobic respiration, Krebs cycle, or is called a citric acid cycle, oxidative phosphorylation. In order to create energetic compounds from non-living matter, these following biosynthetic pathways are actually involved: photosynthesis in plants, algae, cyanobacteria; chemosynthesis in some bacteria. Other pathways which occur in all living systems, or most of the living systems, are fatty acid oxidation, gluconeogenesis, HMG-CoA reductase pathway, pentose phosphate pathway, porphyrin synthesis, and urea cycles.